Welcome back, YouTube, to another unboxing video. I know you guys are super excited to see me do this again, and if you're not, just lie to me. So we have Opus 4, another one of the older sets. Again, not one of the very popular ones. The most popular ones are probably 5, then 1, then 6, in my opinion, and 7 is new, but I think it's actually doing pretty well. I kind of bought this to, again, see if there are kind of errata in here, and just because I kind of wanted to have an unboxing video of every single Opus set on my channel. Again, I had recorded all of these in the past, but I deleted most of them because I didn't talk. So let's do a quick display of the box. I never noticed those stickers before. I guess that's a new thing. So let's crack this because one of the things I notice is that my unboxings are really long. I kind of want to be more succinct here. So again, I'm going to show a lot of the commons in the beginning. Let's say the first 10 booster packs, I'll show the commons in detail, and I'm going to start stacking them aside. And of course, at the end of the video, I'll always do my little statistics thing, even though a lot of people have noted that they're not all that meaningful because of the whole sealed case guaranteeing a full set thing. So anyways, we got the scissors, we got the bud, and let's get started. Now I think the heavy hitter in this set is Lock right now. I haven't checked TCGPLAYER. I don't actually know if any of the prices moved, but in general, nothing in the set is really worth that much money. Shall stop. Usher, Black Belt, Black Mage, Dragon, Ghoul. I kind of want the camera to focus. Goblin, Scholar, Raya O Senna. Not that valuable looking. Beatrix, that's cool artwork. Swamp Monk, Magic Pot. This is an errata, so I'm going to have to compare this to my existing card later. And Go-Go. I actually liked Beatrix in Final Fantasy IX. I remember, I forget what her song was called, but I remember everyone loved that song. Alright. What is my camera doing today? Magus, Black Belt, Magus, Warrior, or Magus, Archer, Goblin, Scholar, and Jesse in this weird cartoon art from Final Fantasy VII. Rogue, Pugilist, character I really want in Mobius, and Realm, another hero. So in the last set I did for this channel, I think I got like 10 legends total. I think it was like 6 non-foil and 4 foil or something. If I can get anywhere near those numbers on this one, I'll be really happy. Come on, camera. Alexander, Cleone, Bard, Black Mage, Chocobo. That's actually kind of cute artwork. You know, it's not the prettiest thing, but I actually like it. Yeoman, Bard, Warrior. Ugh. You know, I'm getting sick of this kind of artwork. There's just so many of those cards, and I feel like they're never going to go away. Weird cartoon Bahamut. Tonberries. Everyone loves Tonberries. Ramza. Thought that was a legend for a second. And Gustalian Empire Sid. Alright. I think that's pack number 4 we're on. Almost knocked the camera over because it's not focusing. I'm going to break it. Sage, Summoner, Bard, Poo-Poo. Chocobo, Yeoman, Bard, Ramza again. A nice spoily version. Shara, March promo card, Black Waltz 3. And CELES, a legend. I really don't like this kind of artwork, but again, if you're like a painter or something, you might appreciate it. Alright. Cleone. Doned. That's a stupid name. Green Dragon. Ahriman. Estar Soldier. Bomb. Bonga Thief. Mog. You know, I gotta say already, I don't really remember this set very well, but I'm not digging the artwork from this one. Opus 7 is much better. Ken E. Senna. That one's not too bad. You know, I think Square Enix kind of screwed up by not trying harder in the initial sets. Like, Opus 1 was awesome, but you really need to get out the gates guns blazing to really attract people to the card game. And I think right now a lot of people think Final Fantasy TCG is dying even though there's an active scene. And, you know, perception is reality. If people think that, then the card game won't do well. Domed again. I have like this thing where anytime I say a card is stupid, I immediately get it again. Delita. Ooh. Now that's cool art. Props for that one. Nashu and Moogle. Looks kind of... What the hell is he eating a fish? That's it's very violent. I don't like that. I don't think Mog should be killing stuff. I thought they were friendly. Okay, Cloud. Cut your head off. Sage, Summoner. Ahriman, Thief, Zack, Geomancer, Usher, Great Singer, not really. No, Bomb, Dice Darg, and Strago. He looks very befuddled. How are we doing on time here? 6 minutes? Trying to speed these up for you guys. I know no one has 8 hours to waste on watching Final Fantasy cards come out of a sleeve. Sage, Black Mage again, Geomancer, Babus, Brawn. Ooh, you're ugly. Ritz, Hero Foil. Yeah, doesn't look like Final Fantasy. It looks like an anime character. Magic Pot. I think this is Narada. We'll have to check that. March. Ooh. At the start of the video, I said this is probably one of the heavy hitters, and here we go. Lock, non-foil. I think this is still worth like $10. Not fully sure. That artwork blows though. To me, again, some of you guys might appreciate it. A lot of what I'm saying are opinions, but it's my channel, so I'll say what I want. The only vote you have is to dislike the video, and I still probably won't care. Rama, ooh, that's badass. Alexander, Ahriman, Warrior, Viking, Zack, Thief, Swamp Monk. That is not a good name. Someone should nickname their friend that. Like, oh, let me introduce you to Swamp Monk. Dadaluma. What is going on with his hands? There's like fire coming out of them. Is he doing that on purpose? It's gotta hurt. Cloud, cut the tip of your hair off again. That's what I'm aiming for when I cut these packs, the tip of his hair. Red Mage. There's probably like a million of these in every set. Oh, I wanted to mention, Opus 4 I think is the first set where they do this thing where the job bar is on top of the, whatever the standard unit thing is. The game category, they added a separate section for it, so just something to look out for, because sometimes they reprint cards and they do that now. You can use that to tell if it's a reprint or the original. Bard. I always loved Final Fantasy Tactics art. Leviathan, Lich, the Restrictor, and Tama. Alright, how many packs did we do? I think we're at like 8 or 9, so maybe I'll do 2 more packs of showing the commons, and then I'll start gliding by them really fast. Rama again, that is good art. Alexander, Warrior, Magus, Knight, Arithmetician. This guy was OP in Tactics. I think they called him Calculator though. Ninja, Setzer, it's like seltzer water. Beatrix again, swimming in Beatrix's. And Alexander. Is my camera not focusing again? There we go. Hero Alexander. I apologize to the camera, he's being very naughty today. Probably because he's low battery and he's pissed at me. Alright, focus. Goblin, Monk, Magus, Knight, Geomancer, Arithmetician, Moogle, and the Garland that peeked out before. Archer, Mont Blanc, they make nice wallets and pens. Ton Betty, because it's a girl. And Shadow, just a hero. Thought it was a legend because it looks like legends are using that artwork now. Boom. Alright, this is going to be the last pack where I don't breeze through the commons. Where are we at? 10 minutes. So the 10-minute cutoff is where you don't get to see commons anymore. And why does Rama keep popping up in front? Rama, Crappy looking Jesse, White Mage, Ahriman, Ranger, Cactar. That guy's high. Adamantoise, he's high too. And Vincent, just a hero. Looks nice though. Barrett, Archer, Dice Darg, and Lightning. Here we go. I'll have the camera focus for this one. Legend. She's an angel thing. I always thought it was kind of weird how they did, if you guys have played all the Final Fantasy 13 games, later on in the series she becomes like a god or something. I thought it was a weird plot twist. Wasn't a big fan of it. But if you do want to play those games, 13 I actually liked. I don't care what anyone says. Linear is fine by me because I don't have to waste time on game FAQs. And 13-2 was, I think, legitimately a good game if you can get past your prejudice against 13 from the first one. Oh wait, I promised I'd skip these, so I'm just going to gloss through them quickly. Bahamut. What is this game from? Theater Rhythm. No, Theat Rhythm. What? Is that correct? Theat Rhythm? Is that the name of the game? I thought it was Theater Rhythm. That's like a tongue twister. I can't even say it. Shara Ramza Edgar. I used to have a friend named Edgar. He cheated in Magic the Gathering a lot. Alright. Let's find the foil. Shadow Lord. Here we go. Our first legend foil. Not a particularly high value one as far as I know, but anytime it's a legend and a foil, it's probably going to be worth at minimum $5, usually closer to 10, sometimes even more. I'm trying to think. The most valuable foil legend right now outside of like collector's cards is probably, actually not probably, definitely Warrior of Light from Opus 5 or Wall. But I think that's from someone buying them all up to try and hike up the price. And he's succeeding at it. So the speculators are coming into FFTCG from the huge community they have in Magic the Gathering and Pokemon. But I think that's a sign of the game's success and potential. Again, I've said this in other videos. I'm just going to talk about it again. I think that there's such a huge market for this game that remains untapped. There's so many collectors out there who love Final Fantasy who still don't know that this game exists. And I think Square Enix really has to do a better job of marketing to those folks. And some proportion of them will come and actually play the game, improve the tournament scene, and kind of increase its popularity at the LGSs around here. Mira, this is a legend. I don't actually know who this is. FFCC My Life as a Dark Lord? That's a video game? CC, that's probably Crystal Chronicles, right? Huh. Anyways, the art is actually pretty cool on that. I don't recognize any of the people in it, but it is a legend, so I'm happy. But yeah, anyways, I really want this card game to succeed. I think it's the only card game I've kind of gotten passionate about. I used to be really into Magic the Gathering and Pokemon, not so much for playing, but just for collecting again. I mean, Pokemon was really when I was like less than 10 years old, but Magic the Gathering I probably played up until I got into college. Behemoth, that does not look like a hero. And I kind of got out of the trading card game scene for like over a decade, didn't really play it all. But then I found out about this game maybe like, I don't know, maybe a year ago now, and I went all in because I love Final Fantasy. I've always loved Final Fantasy. I still replay the games every once in a while. Look at this one. It's the pre-release foil, except not a pre-release, obviously. That looks pretty cool. I like that card. And people have told me it's actually a good card for play, too. But don't quote me on that, because again, I'm an idiot and don't know how to play the card game very well. Although, at least the most complicated part for playing some of these card games is understanding like the way phases work and how abilities resolve. That I'm actually pretty decent at, just because I think Final Fantasy TCG follows the exact same mechanics as Magic the Gathering in terms of attack phases and things like that. So I think they kind of did that on purpose to kind of help MTG fans migrate over to FFTCG. And the producer Kageyama is actually a Magic the Gathering semi-pro player, actually, or I think you could even call him a professional. I think he won a tournament or something at some point. So clearly, MTG did influence him to some extent when he created this card game. Black Waltz. Cool. Gladiator, Sid, Lancer, Archangel. What is that from? Lord of Vermilion. You know, I used to be so obsessed with Final Fantasy. I literally played all the games, but I guess I've been slacking off the last few years because there's actually games I've never heard of. And when you get older, life hits. You can't really stay on top of all these games anymore. Dada Luma, the flaming fire hand guy. Don't like that artwork. Marauder, Gladiator, Nashu, and Seltzer Water. I'm like tempted to use one of these tear slips. I hate them, but you know what? The next tap booster pack, I'm going to try it. This is a little treat for you guys. I'll probably rip all the cards in half because I hate using those things. I have not used them for any of the packs I've opened for Final Fantasy TCG. But everyone else seems to use them in their unboxing videos and they don't get critiqued for it. So here you go, YouTube. I'm going to try it. No, I failed. All these cards are worth nothing now. Oh my god, what is this? Why wouldn't you use scissors? Is this how people open packs? Actually, probably everyone else is able to figure out except me, because I'm an idiot. SABIN. Oh, that's a legend? Of course, when I do the retarded pack opening, I get the legend foil. Did I kill you? No, you're fine. Alright, so I don't know if this is a heavy hitter, but again, my second legend foil. Happy about it. Wedge, Arun, Lednar, Umaru, Gorilla Guy. Wow. So, I'm not going to try that again, because apparently I'm too... You know, I think what the problem was I did it too slowly. I think when you use those tear strips, you're supposed to, like, yank down on it really fast so it doesn't catch. But either way, I feel like it puts pressure on the top right of the card, so I don't like it. I don't know why they don't just have, like, a horizontal seal on it instead. Yeoman, Sid Waff, King of Bernicia, and Cloud again. I don't know. If you guys have any strong opinions on using the tear strips, let me know. I'd be willing to learn. I'm always willing to try new things, even if it screws me over. Boring Black Mage foil. Marlboro. Guess I smoked too much in my past life. Mecha Chocobo. Alright, blah 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 blah. Shantoto, is that a legend? Yes, it is. 3 legend foils. I am doing well with the legend foils these last few boxes. Oh, you're shiny. Alright. Ability, Colossal Shantoto. I don't get it. Why does being colossal kill people? Cigarettes, Remedy, Hecaton Chair, and Hope. I didn't like old Hope. He was annoying. Actually, young Hope was annoying. Hope was just annoying in general. I would have been happier if he died in that video game. Actually, to be fair, almost everyone in that game was annoying. But I still liked the game, and it was the most beautiful game at the time. When it first came out, the graphics, I just literally couldn't believe them. Felt like it was real life, and now it probably is nothing compared by modern standards. General Leo. I still remember, I'm old enough where like Final Fantasy Tactics and 7 or new. I remember when Final Fantasy... Actually, do you guys remember Final Fantasy 8? I remember the intro where like, was it Squall and Cypher having like a sword fight, and I was like, oh my god, this is like real life. I like called my mom into the room. I was like, you gotta check this out. It looks like a movie. And I think I tried playing it again maybe like 3 years ago, and I was like, holy cow, like these graphics are horrendous. Now, you young people out there don't know how spoiled you are. TERRA, another legend. What is it about this crappy art? Like all the legends in this set. What is it? I have like 3 of them. We'll go over them at the end of the video, but I am not a fan of that, like, painted artwork. I don't care what anyone says. Clearly, I'm not an artist. I have no graphic design skills whatsoever, but I'd much rather have cards like this guy. This guy's kind of cool looking. Oh, 20 minutes. I think we're ahead of our normal schedule. Again, I'll do statistics of these cards and post them on my website. Foil Cigarette, Raya Osena, Garland, Restrictor, Rabon. What do we have here? Alright guys, we have 6 more packs. So again, at the end of the video, I'll do statistics of all the cards I pulled from this. A breakdown and what percent of a full set I got from this booster box, so you can kind of gauge what you might get. Moogle Theat Rhythm. I almost want to look up if that's the actual name of the game. That is a stupid name for a game. Remedy, Heckleshare, blah blah blah. Bryden. Legend. So we're doing pretty well on the non-foil legends. Actually, I guess we had 3 foil legends too, so we're just doing pretty well in general. I think that's number 9, actually. I'm having pretty good boxes. You guys should just send me your boxes and I'll unbox them for you, and magically the cards inside will be better because I'm much luckier than you. Bebus. It's a stupid name. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I hated that game. I know a lot of you like that game. The reason I hated it was because Final Fantasy Tactics was so awesome to me because it was kind of like a darker, more serious Final Fantasy game. The plot was like really interesting to me. And then I heard that I literally bought a Game Boy Advance just because I knew the sequel to Final Fantasy was coming out on the Game Boy Advance. I remember booting it up and it was like this cartoony thing and I was like, what did they do to Final Fantasy? Like, why did they turn Final Fantasy Tactics into this? And I think the game itself might have been fun, might have been good, but I was so pissed at how it wasn't like a true successor to the original Tactics that I never managed to beat it. I just turned it off after the first 5 hours and I was like, no, this does not live up to the glory of the original game. It doesn't even deserve to be played. So, I mean, that's probably going to piss some of you guys off because I know in general it actually has a pretty good reputation in the Final Fantasy circle, but I just think Tactics deserved like an actual sequel. Delita, pretty. Actually, the artwork's worse with the foil because you can't see the cool background. And Mog, the retarded version of him. All right, let's give the second to last cloud a haircut. All right, Usher, Warrior, Dark Knight, Adamantoise. You guys saw that because I'm terrible at holding my cards. Biggs, no. I should just carry this card around with me, and when people piss me off, just be like, lift this up. No. Bum and Orlando, the most broken character in all of Final Fantasy. Alright guys, here we go. It's the last pack. You lucky, Cloud? He says he's lucky. Let's see what we got in here. It's probably going to be like 8 legends in this pack. You guys are all happy because it means I'll shut the hell up. Red Mage, Cleone, Mime, Archer, Cactar, Turtle Man, Green Dragon. Ugh. Yeah. He looks terrible. And he is terrible. No again. That's what you say when you get a Green Dragon. No. Bomb, Dice Darg, and KEFKA. Oh, we do end on a legend now. Non-foil KEFKA legend. So I don't think we did as well as last time on the foil legends, but as I wrap this up, let's just count out all of these legends. Alright, so 1 KEFKA, 2 Raiden, 3 TERRA, 4 Amira, 5 Lightning, 6 Locke, 7 CELES, 8 Shadowlord, 9 Shantoto, and 10 SABIN. So a 10 legend box. I need to double check some of these cards to see if some of the errata were reprinted with corrections, but I'll add that to the little black bar below that I always do. So anyways, Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe if you want to see any future unboxings or notifications on any new cards, which I promised I'd do. And have a fantastic day, guys. Take care and thanks for watching.